addicted to depictions of humanity's insanities, a constant source of entertainment, never-ending casualties. Addicted to depictions of the famous, who can blame us? We've depicted every aspect of our lives and it feels so contrived. Sat on a bus in an anxious whirlwind, looking all around with the motor purring. He hadn't been out and about in a while, but he tried to hide his paranoia in style, and he wondered what the afternoon had in store. Would he make it through a life? Could he take much more? As he pondered, felt a flutter, felt nostalgia's pull, cause he still dreamed of writing that famous novel. Can't compete with Harper Lee and never will be. Dylan Thomas planted doubtful seeds, cause he knew that nothing's promised. Does the world really need another literary celebrity? Over ambitious once again, you just can't stop, it's gonna kill ya. Now his nerves have gone to stretch, you're destined to become a failure. Said the human in his head, but then the writer wrote a new person instead. Sat at a desk in a drawn-out meeting, concentration levels were depleting. The screen went black and the floor started shaking. She ran outside, now her boots were really quaking, and a giant mushroom cloud could be seen in the distance. Everyone was screaming for their own existence. Then she woke up with a startled jolt. She was back at her desk, upright she did bolt, and so she made a cup of coffee just to straighten out her thinking. In a way she felt quite lucky, life went past while she was blinking. Contradictions and restrictions, spirituality and harsh profanity. A scary dream was my invention, but it wasn't worth the bother. Could it be that this dimension's nothing more than cannon fodder? I'm addicted to depictions of the things that can't be known, but somehow what's that flashing on your radar? Really nearly sent a dick pic, but his phone ran out of battery, so he took another selfie. Used a filter to look healthy, tried and tested, never rested. Recommended, who invested? Jubilation, last temptation, portrayed of a proud and perfect nation. Unsolicited privacy disturbance, uncivilized unrest, exuberance, working like a slave just to get the dregs. This tortured author's trying to represent on heavy legs. Is it fact or fiction? What's your prediction? Why would I depict this desperate act of depiction? Painting all these pictures past my sell-by date. I'm still aiming for the big time, even though it's too late. Oh, please stop telling me the odds, because I know it's quite unlikely. Playing poker with the cost of dealers, restricted just to spite me. Well, really only bluffing, I'm a ragamuffin lost in vanity. I'm walking through the city centre, doppelgangers, iPhone hangers, slowly moving in a herd. Some are religious old head bangers, and they look as if they're comatose, but somehow operating their body. I'm watching Bad Lieutenant with the family on a Sunday, chewing on the dog roast in the trenches at the buffet. I'm addicted to depictions of humanity behaving at its worst. And when it's left unsupervised, and when there's no parental guidance, when our worlds collide, we can share in the subsidence. Okay, that's enough from me, no more depictions of the pitiful and the cursed. I'll change my tune now, that would be a first. Disassociation was his middle name, and his partner always found a way to complain. And the babies grew to be so distant and untamed, it wasn't what they had in mind. When they got together in the better times, they ruled the roost and they were in their primes. It made them sad to see how far they'd fallen. But then, as if by magic, they felt like billionaires. They weren't so disappointed in the actions of their heirs. They had enough to last them for a day or two at most. First one's always the best. Obsessed they were engrossed. Yampy, yampy, it is what it is. Yampy, yampy, it is what it is. Yampy, yampy, it is what it is. Yampy, yampy, finally learned how to behave, but he's still itching for a fix that he no longer craves. Started in the cradle and he'll take it to his grave. At least he finally learned how to behave. Remember when you used to be experimental? Maybe this was better as an instrumental. No, it's gonna be alright, it's gonna be just fine. You can walk to Galton Bridge and get on a train to Liverpool Lime Street again, and you can learn to cherish the mundane. Sci-fi or social critique, direct or more oblique, caffeine or alcohol, laughing face, ha 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 lol, relationship lifeboat, pass me the TV remote, go gym, adopt a pet, find God on the internet. Yampy, yampy, it is what it is. Yampy, yampy, it is what it is. Yampy, yampy, it is what it is. Yampy, yampy, finally learn how to behave, but you're still itching for a fix that you no longer crave. Started in the cradle and you'll take it to your grave. At least you finally learn how to behave. Moving with his mother after his breakdown, he spent some time in Vodka Town. Potato Man when looking for a victim. He aggressively invaded Yampy's space, but Yampy played it like an ace and walked away, but later wrote about it. The adrenaline started to fade. Yampy thought about the choice that he made. Potato Man became his fantasy aid. He chopped him up with a garden spade. He smashed his brains in with a baseball bat. He pissed himself when he imagined that. Behave but be creative. Close shave, are you gonna make it to the final bell? You can break the spell of this living hell. You done so well, you finally learned how to behave. It's up to you to save yourself from those provocative ways. You finally learned how to behave. It's up to you to save yourself from those provocative ways. You finally learned how to behave. It's up to you to save yourself from those provocative ways. You finally learned how to behave. It's up to you to save yourself from those provocative ways. Do you see it the way I see it? Do you see it the way I see it? Do you see it the way I see it? Do you see it the way I see it now? Do you see it the way I see it now? Do you see it the way I see it now? Well, do you see it the way I see it now? You see a bird and I see a plane. You see a loss when I see a gain. You see a gift but I see a rift. I think you're coming round, I think you're catching my drift. So do you see it the way I see it now? Do you see it the way I see it now? Well, do you see it the way I see it now? Hear me out, love is blind. I'm feeling kinda queasy cause I can't rewind. Baby, 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 what you trying to do to me? You got me in a frenzy, I'm possessed by ambiguity. You say it's white, and I say it's cream, and you think it's real, I think it's a dream. Close to the bone, I'm from 1,000 feet. You're looking at the evidence, but evidence is obsolete. Do you see the way I see it now? Do you see the way I see it now? Well, do you see the way I see it now? Hear me out, love is blind. I'm feeling kinda crazy cause I can't rewind. Baby, 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 what you trying to do to me? You got me in a frenzy, I'm possessed by ambiguity. Everything it's all was a sin. Everything it told me was a sin against God. Come over the goods, don't know if I should. I might have to walk away, I would if I could. But year after year, I try to manage the meaning of life. But I'm underqualified, ultra magnified, a trillion miles away. The distance I rode to crack the code, dazzled by the gorgeousness, unfortunately about to implode. How well does it bode? It told me to pray, it told me to spy, it told me a lot of things, and I don't know why. It told me to want, it told me to hide, it told me to steal, it told me a load of tripe, partially demented and affected by a chronic fatigue. Way too much intrigue, I fell off the ugly oak and landed somewhere out of my league. And it's plain to see, everything it told me was an abstract mess. It caused distress, I had to strangle and unwelcome yes. And now I'm digging up the trauma that was laid to rest. It seems that everything it told me sure enough manifests. Everything it told me unintentional, irrational. You might be thinking, what could be the it? Well, that's debatable. Atomic, embryonic, and it's done, it's transmutational. I didn't plan on this becoming so confessional. I'm wrapped up in tape, my head's on a bike. I just can't escape my old look-alike, but I've learned to live with it. My skin's gotten thick, I hardly feel anything now. Had anesthetic, ultra magnified, a trillion miles away. The distance I rode, sat on the commode, dazzled by the gorgeousness, unfortunately about to implode. But it's always in vogue. It told me my name, it led me to you. It came in different shapes, and shades of colours too. I used to just mock, but now I'm like Spock. I've transferred my essence, I've been round the block. Partially demented and affected by a chronic fatigue. Way too much intrigue, I fell off the ugly oak and landed somewhere out of my league. And it's plain to see, everything it told me was a stroke of luck. And I was always slow to learn because my head was plucked by forces that I can't decipher. So I passed the book, but now I take responsibility, cause I've been struck by something that I would describe as an epiphany. What's wrong with you is just the same as what is wrong with me, because we're all experiencing this reality. It seems that everything it taught me caused a controversy. Everything it taught me was a sin. was a sin. Observation stand, tell us if you conquer and it's okay if you're bored of the general discourse, loose threads, calling the feds. Have you got immunity? Are you above the law? Got into the back door on holy matrimony. Let's get married so we can get divorced. Talking points or breast stroke, soppy blow. Someone killed the lifeguard, images of gore. Washed up on the shore, wrote the screenplay, made the film and butchered the sequel. God help us, magic myself. Rolled the dice, rendered incapable, lost our trust. I'm sure that they tried to save us with their purple hearts. Just get ready to get wet, erosion of our parts. Blood splattered from the start. Take the range, full of scorn, chariots of fire. Here comes a biblical storm. Becoming the new norm by, illogical. Couldn't clean the master river, never did reform. Spatting the bun, romance, and bands, gratitude, jealousy, they all want what's yours. Nothing secured, trickle down effect. Wipe away the filthy mud that built up before. Changing the decor, old world monkeys, happy place and an ice cream in the park. It melted, lost some friends in broad daylight and lost them in the dark. They wilted, illustrated messages, a sponsored alphabet. I bet swim with dolphins or swim with sharks. Get ready to get wet. Get ready to get wet. You, me, and all of the rest. We can't get out the splash zone. Safety's been revoked. It's not what you hoped. Yeah, no, maybe so. Thank you for the education, inflated egos. Been torpedoed, get ready to get wet. Said the driest person in the world, then they got souls. How they chose, prepare to drown in droughts. Up the creek without a paddle where the sewage flows. Blooded pros, so get ready to get wet. It will drip on you too. Right on cue, weather girl and news anchor, everybody's screwed. See how far you get without clean water, without food. Eat the ethics, drink the cringy righteous attitudes. Now brace yourselves, my dudes. Get ready to get wet. Get ready to get wet. Are we nearly there yet? Are we nearly there? Certain cataclysm, relentless consumerism, reconcile with your long conscience today. Observation stand, watched as it all went down the pan, and he reflected on the overflowing drains. Impossible, says a skeptical brute, it's just impending to pursuit. I won't get out of bed this late in the day. But one night I find when something's been blown up nearby, a massive piece of shrapnel's landed on his duvet. So get ready to get wet. Get ready to get wet. Are we nearly there yet? Are we nearly there? We never left home. Isn't it funny how things turn out? If you don't laugh, then you'll cry about it. Do you ever wonder what became of them? Are we still breathing the same air? When did you become that thing you hate? It happened so fast you never noticed. The label that you slapped upon my back is accurate, appropriate. Finger twirling gesture by your head. I agree, I'm weird, I'm loopy. For meaningless I became a groupie. I stood at the front and I tried to touch the nothingness. A monumental moment in history. You can't romanticize a Pyrrhic victory. Reincarnation, happy birthday to you. Sitting proudly in an ivory tower, living it up while the rest of them cower. Ecclesiastical, welcome to the jungle. I watched a physics documentary. I turned it off halfway cause I'd seen plenty. I felt my hand tremble as I pointed at my temple. Isn't it funny how things turn out? If you don't laugh then you'll cry about it. Do you ever wonder what became of them? Are we still breathing the same air? When did you become that thing you hate? It happened so fast you never noticed. The label that you slapped upon my back is accurate, appropriate. Finger twirling gesture by your head. Yeah, why should I care? Why should I care if it's too much to bear? Life is beautiful, no, life is beautiful. So there's a special feeling living deep inside of me. Don't you feel it too? It's the answer to our misery. L-O-V-E's crazy, L-U-V's amazing. Why'd you have to spell it out and kill all of the intrigue and most of our goodwill? Instant satisfaction, allergic reaction. You can shed a tear but you can't disappear. Don't be afraid to give the signal, spin it round by your ear. And you can jump those hurdles even when your blood curdles. Isn't it funny how things turn out? If you don't laugh then you cry about it. Do you ever wonder what became of them? Are we still breathing the same air? When did you become that thing you hate? It happened so fast you never noticed. The label that you slapped upon my back was accurate, appropriate. Finger twirling gesture by your head. Heaven forbid they might lose interest in our famous brand, but we're just too good at plugging it. We can even sell the Arab sand. You know we're only trying to make ends meet. You have to understand that it's all messed up, completely overcooked, but we're heading to the promised land. Pretty hard to gauge, is it? Cynicism, pretty hard to gauge, is it? Fatalism, pretty hard to gauge in a nihilistic rage. Even the colours of the rainbow might be turning beige. Yeah. Pay for the privilege, not so bargain bin. Your pounds are clumped in. We'll have you coughing up for a punch in the gut. You'll buy the junk we're dumping. United Kingdom, what's your income? Are you having a laugh? If it don't add up, tough luck, don't worry, you know we've done the math. Put another few quid in the big bad ad machine. God save the racket, ring of roses, reign supreme. Top up the meter, we don't need to ever wipe the slate clean. Feed the dream, keep them craving it like nicotine. We're sorry to hear that you starving to death and you don't have a pipe to piss in. But that's just none of our concern, cause we still gotta run our business. We like to say that it's made for kids, even though it destroys their brains. And we're gonna keep on getting away with murder and playing our deadly games. Pretty hard to gauge, is it? Vandalism, pretty hard to gauge, is it? Populism, standing once again on a moralistic stage. It's good and murky now, it's getting pretty hard to gauge, yeah. Customers mean so much to us, that's why we must control them. Extend our reach and prey on the weak, corrupt the minds of children. Recommend them shite and tell them lies and teach them to love Jesus. We gotta get a brood in a paranoid mood so they can never leave us. Better than to take it on the chin, you'll be okay. Remember when you had a chance back in the day. Remember when you had the wisdom of a sage. But now you're not so sure, it's getting pretty hard to gauge. It's gonna be like this forever and ever. It's gonna be like this forever and ever. It's gonna be like this forever and ever. Please don't say that it's true. 1, 2, 3, 4. Have you heard the one about the legend who became despised? They were once seen as an idol, they would always win first prize. Everybody seemed to worship their grand they walked on, and no one in the world would have predicted their demise. But then all their darkest secrets came to light before our eyes. Right for the pick, you get it bit for the mold. Sits it, it ain't so finger licking, it was disease in a bowl. Don't listen to him, he's a psychotic rabbit. He's got terrible habits and there's poison in his soul. This is the story of whatever you think it is. Are you inquisitive? What should be the end goal? You're climbing Everest, you're right on the precipice. You're living underground cause you dug yourself into a hole. The trees are falling in the forest. No one is, and let's be honest, they may as well not exist. They may as well not exist. The trees are falling in the forest. If no one hears them, let's be honest, they may as well not exist. They may as well not exist. Have you heard the one about the legend who became despised? They were once seen as an idol, they would always win first prize. Everybody seemed to worship their grand they walked on, and no one in the world would have predicted their demise. But one day the shit hit the fan and they would be ostracized. To the list and all the crime of the century, shameful debauchery, but nobody was too shocked. The second coming was a great disappointment, just a whiny ointment, and it deserves to be mocked. Of course we're sticking to a cone of silence, it's a kind of violence, but the show must still go on. The voice of reason in this treasonous verse contains no faith to disperse. You know it's probably all just a con. The trees are falling in the forest. No one hears them, let's be honest. They may as well not exist. They may as well not exist. The trees are falling in the forest. If no one hears them, let's be honest. They may as well not exist. They may as well not exist. Have you heard the one about the legend who became despised? They were once seen as an idol, they would always win first prize. Everybody seemed to worship their grand they walked on, and no one in the world would have predicted their demise. But they made a major comeback cause we were desensitized. generation still persisted long after revelations. What are the connotations? Are we all cancelled? It's time to separate the word from the artist. Now Columbus is tarnished and the statues are dismantled. They might be villainous, to some they're heroic. Are you proud to be stoic? Would you rather be legendary? And when the sun has eaten up all the earth, there'll probably be a rebirth, cause it's the universal tendency. The trees are falling in the forest. If no one hears them, let's be honest, they may as well not exist. They may as well not exist. The trees are falling in the forest. If no one hears them, let's be honest, they may as well not exist. They may as well not exist. It was a legend who became despised. It was a legend who became despised. Soundtrack to a bad episode. Soundtrack to a bad episode. Soundtrack to a bad episode. I was trying to figure out the things I couldn't get to, and the morbid curiosity was starting to get to me. Pacing up and down the room and hoping for a breakthrough. I never was a stranger to behaving erratically. Sarah drove us once again from Bearwood to Briley Hill. The journey was an inspiration, I felt so much joy. Back to my roots where I swallowed a bitter pill. I thought about the thoughts I had when I was just a boy. Hoochie coochies off the lead, you ugly animals running at me at full speed. I won't be rational, you're poking at the nest of the wasp. It only gonna sting, someone better call those cops. Canary's gonna sing, so will you have some mercy on me, oh please your honor. I won't you show some mercy for me, oh please your honor. I won't you show some mercy for me, oh please your honor. Oh can you have some mercy on me, oh please your honor. It's the soundtrack to a bad episode. Soundtrack to a bad episode. Soundtrack to a bad episode. Every single conversation that I had would hurt me, and every time I found myself alone I'd sit and stew. I was getting close to staying away from people totally. I really couldn't handle anybody else's point of view. I went to the doctor and she told me where to go. I moved to another town but that didn't do the trick. I went to a therapist and they jumped out the window. Maybe I was too sane, maybe I was sick. In the court of kangaroos, the bouncing on the bounce, I only got my temper to lose. And every second counts, you're poking at the nest of the wasps. You know they're gonna sting, someone better call those cops. Canary's gonna sting, so won't you have some mercy on me, oh please your honor. Oh won't you show some mercy for me, oh please your honor. Oh won't you show some mercy for me, oh please your honor. Oh can you have some mercy on me, oh please your honor. It's a soundtrack to a bad episode. 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 I hadn't been myself for a long, long time. You know I hadn't been myself for a long, long time. You know I hadn't been myself for a long, long time. You know I hadn't been myself for a long, long time. I really hadn't been myself for a long, long time. I really hadn't been myself for a long, long time. I really hadn't been myself for a long, 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 long time. So you think you're a hard man, a real cock of the walk. Well, let me tell you something you really got it coming now that everybody's sick of your talk. So you think you're a tough nut, a real jack the lad. Well, let me tell you something you really got it coming now that everybody knows that you're sad. Let them have their way, give them enough rope. We don't have to stay, I don't think we'd cope. And there's no time to waste, don't be such a misanthrope. Let them have their way, give them enough rope. So you think you're the prom queen, a real top tier bitch. But let me tell you something, you really got it coming now that everybody knows you're a glitch. So you think you're Miss Universe, a real 10 out of 10. But let me tell you something, you really got it coming now that everybody knows you pretend. Let them have their way, give them enough rope. We don't have to stay, I don't think we'd cope. Drop out the dead rat race, it's such a tiresome old trope. Let them have their way, give them enough rope. So you think you're the big boss, a real alpha dog. Well, let me tell you something, you really got it coming now that everybody knows you're a knob. So you think you're a leader, but you're a figurehead. Well, let me tell you something, you really got it coming now that everybody wants you dead. Let them have their way, give them enough rope. We don't have to stay, I don't think we'd cope. Request a change of pace, the answer's gonna be no. Let them have their way, give them enough rope. So you think that you're innocent, we need to give you a break. Well, let me tell you something, you really got it coming now that everybody knows you're a fake. So you think you're untouchable, just like you were before. Well, let me tell you something, you really got it coming now that everybody knows the score. Let them have their way, give them enough rope. We don't have to stay, I don't think we'd cope. Go find another place where no one can interlope. Let them have their way, give them enough rope. Let them have their way and save yourself a headache. As long as you're okay, there'll be no drama to make. Live by the good Lord's grace and try to keep a straight face. Let them have their way or get your eyeballs sprayed with mace. No, nothing strange is going on, said the press officer. No, nothing strange is going on, speaking for Lucifer. No, nothing strange, no, nothing strange is coming into range. Nothing strange is going on. It was just a lover's trip, so don't read any more into it than that. Even if you caught a whiff, doesn't mean anything. Fish is being cooked out back. Even if there really is, what you gonna do? Launch a full scale attack. What's the game plan? Please explain. Never was a line to cross, gather no moss. Yes, boss had daily routines, inexplicable scenes. Oops, I mean it's natural as can be. Nothing strange is going on, said the bitter captain of the nuclear submarine, Jimi Hendrix parakeet, naval fleet. Nothing strange is going on, we never could tell right from wrong. An everlasting game of pong, another hit from the devil's bomb. Nothing strange is going on, I'm playing 4D chess with a song, about to move my rock along, so I can capture old King Kong. everybody knows how that one goes. He's gonna get away and keep us on our toes. He'll do it for the love of a woman, of course. We're gonna have to take him down by force. Now put to a POV shots, the problematic inner monologue. Offer a solution, what do you propose? Join in with the chorus and we can share the woes. No, nothing strange is going on, say to the spokesperson. No, nothing strange is going on, there isn't a perversion. No, nothing strange, no, nothing strange is coming into range. Nothing strange is going on, just a self-indulgent prick, living in a world of illusion and spandic, dreaming of the ultimate gig. Small-time gangsters turned into big wigs, heroes turned to pigs, suicidal lemmings jumped off rich men's cliffs. After that, you'll need a holiday. I told you there was nothing strange going on, set the goals to achieve some fame. Being alive was lame, no one played fair and I didn't win a single game. What about the ones you spooked? Didn't you worry about the generational pain? Ask the clairvoyant whose name is Jane. Take it with a pinch of grain. Nothing strange is going on, and there's no need to spoil the fun. Antagonistic worse than Freddy, you've had the stuffing knocked out of your teddy. Nothing strange is going on, but this resentment weighs a ton. I'm feeling lighter now already, I used to wobble but now I'm steady. Tongues are wagging everywhere, with accents whizzing through the air. The Super 8s are causing some trouble, but oddly enough it's shockingly normal in Goin. And Patty must have been made of strong stuff, cause Eric often got drunk and rough. Derek and the dominoes, hold your nose, I wrote this song for no one, I'll bring it to a close. No, nothing strange is going on, so lower the temperature. No, nothing strange is going on, it's your lens, it's your aperture. No, nothing strange, no, nothing strange is coming into range. Nothing strange is going on. Nothing strange is going on, I guarantee. Nothing strange is going on, believe me please. I've read all the history books and I've looked ahead. I've processed the information that I've been fed. Nothing strange is going on, these tales ain't told. No, nothing strange is going on, and nothing at all. Nothing strange is going on, I guarantee. Nothing strange is going on, believe me please. I've read all the history books and I've looked ahead. I've processed the information that I've been fed. Nothing strange is going on, these tales ain't told. No, nothing strange is going on, nothing at all.